Hi, welcome back to this channel. I am Stanzi if you haven't visited this channel before, and subscribe to not miss any of my spontaneous uploads, and like the video if you like. If you recognize the makeup, is the one I used in the last upload, basically. I suddenly remembered when I cut this and started, you know, picking things up to move them back to their correct places, that I have forgotten to film this. Now, what is this, you may wonder? Well, this is hopefully an invitation to an event. I'm going to open it. I think I already know what it is anyway. So Blanc is my what is it called? It's where I get my hair done. My hairdressers. That's the name. Okay, so I'm opening this one up. Actually, I'm going to leave that one there. And this is what it looks like. So, opening it up. This. Nice. Let's open it up. Oh, come on. Is it glue? No, it's just very tight. There we go. Okay, so welcome to us at Blanc for our entire evening packed with styling tips, product information, goodie bags, mingle, food, drinks and much more. Well, when this upload go, I will already have been to the event. So this is what it says. Blanc, some information in Swedish. It's from GHD, so I'm really happy about that because well, I love their styling products, their hair dryers, their curling wands, and their, what is it called, straighteners. So yes, so it's an event at my hairdressers. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that, and that's happening on Thursday this week. So when this upload goes, I will already have been there. And actually, I might actually, well, I might actually use this as an intro. I have to check with everyone else who's there, but hopefully, and I think I might actually be allowed to film at the event. So that's what I'm going to do, and hopefully this is an intro to that, and as soon as I'm done talking now, I'll cut to the event.
I want you to show me how to get to know someone like you, someone like you. I want you to know me, 'cause I know then you'll see we could be true, we could be true. I want you to see what I see in us, something so real, something so real. I want you to see that this is a love that we both feel, that we both feel. And how will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying. It's a losing game, but this time it's more than another love war. This ain't the same, this ain't the same. They say love heals all, it makes it all alright. In time, my heart still feels the breaking, but you make my world so bright. It feels so right, it feels so right. And how will we ever feel that what we've got is real? There's no denying, there's no denying. And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying. And how will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we ever see if we are meant to be? It's terrifying, it's terrifying. That we're meant to be. We're meant to be.
Hi, okay, so it's the next day, and these are the curls I have left from the event. Actually, I just sort of did a messy bun last night and let down my hair today, and this is what it looks like. So a very good heating tools for the hair and very good products. Yeah, it was a really fun evening. They were talking a lot about, well, obviously the heating tools from GHD. It's easier for me to say it in Swedish because I'm more accustomed to it. But yeah, so they were talking about those tools. They were showing us how to use them. We were allowed to test them on mannequins and on ourselves as well. So yeah, it was great. Different techniques. I knew a few, but it's different sort of seeing someone and explaining to you exactly why they are moving the hand the way they're moving it, instead of trying to figure it out for yourself. It was so much easier to then sort of take the heating tool and do it on the mannequin and sort of see how little pressure actually you need to use to make it work. You sort of basically just need to hold it there and do the movement, and the rest, you know, gets itself sorted. Excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. Nothing. Anyway, what was I saying? That heating tools, trying different heating tools, way more fun when they are there to show you how to use them, and why certain movements are better than others and things like that. So yeah, it was a really fun evening and I really enjoyed it, and we were 12 plus 4 or 5 people that work in Blanc, then a makeup artist from makeup store, and then there came by a guy, I can't remember the place exactly, from a cheese store. Anyway, cheese store, cheeses, yes, we're talking about cheeses now. He put up 2 different, well, one station with 2 different trays of different kinds of cheese, and they were delicious. I mean, insanely. One of them, I can't remember the name of the cheese as well, but I can't remember the name of the cheese, but he said it is the fattiest cheese there is, so there's a lot of cream or high cream content in the cheese. But he also said that it tends to be, you know, people tend to eat it and kind of go, wow, that's good cheese. And I did that, and you kind of understand that obviously when it it tasted like a dream. I can't explain it even, but it was so creamy, it was so delicious, it was so cheesy, it was, I mean, everything you wanted cheese to be and more. It was delicious. And then there was a hard cheese that I think he said was from, I think from the French side towards Switzerland. I think he said it was on the French side, because I think what he said was that the Swiss have a cheese very close to this one, but obviously they have a different fauna and things like that. So the way the cheese sort of is produced in France, it tastes different, even though it's sort of a similar procedure, but it tastes differently because it's different kinds of flowers, different kinds of grass, different kinds of cows. yeah, the hard cheese was delicious as well. What else? Yeah, so people were doing makeup. I had a full face of makeup, so I didn't feel like taking it off to apply it again. But you know, a few of the other women there, you know, went to the corner and had their makeup done and things like that by the station that the makeup artist was. And the hairstylist, of course, helped us as well, sort of showing on our hair and then letting us try and redoing it and things like that. So I tried 3 different tools. A curling wand, because I don't have one of those curling wands that have that little metal thing that you sort of I tried one of the flashing irons. That was amazing. It was so soft to move it through your hair, because I always sort of feel like it's stuck. But yeah, obviously good quality products, and also being taught exactly how to use it and things like that, it really helped. And then the other one was a curling wand. What is it called? Is it called Curve? Or is it called... I can't remember the name. I'll insert an image of it about here. So you'll know which one I'm talking about. Because at the end we were given a goodie bag, and also we were given a hair tool, a heating tool. So we were allowed to choose from any heating tool from UDHD, and I chose one, the last mentioned curling wand, which I can't remember the name of, that I'll insert an image of here. I chose that one because I really like the way the curls look, and they're still looking very nice today. So yeah, I chose that one due to that. They're a bit messier, a bit more, you know, some of them were straightened, but still they hold up. They have a really nice bounce and fall to them. And obviously I let them sit a bit, so that's why they're so curly. So I mean, if you let them cool and then sort of run your fingers through them or comb it out, obviously they will be more wavy. But I wanted them more with that curly bounce sort of at the end. But yeah, I've got can you see it? So the heating tool, they had to, a few of the women there could sort of take the heating tools home already, but the curling one that I wanted, they didn't have in stock, so they sort of wrote my name down, and a few of the other women, they had to write their order down, so we'll get them sent instead. But yeah, someone picked up the, I think it was this one actually, that I have here, lying on the floor. Can you see it? The Air, UDHD Air. So the amazing thing about this one, obviously they have it there for the cold as well, but what you can do while you are using it, if you're sort of combing your hair with it, the hair forms in heat but sets in cold. So this side is warm, this side is cold. That's why it's very important to keep this lid on, because you can take this lid off or it can fall off as well, but it's important to have this on because you can heat yourself, you can form it with a brush and things like that if you want it straight or curly or wavy. But then for it to set, you just turn it on around and press it against the hair, and cold air will blow on it and set it. So that was one of the tips they gave us yesterday, because I hadn't thought of that. I mean, I know cold air comes from this one, but cold air also comes when you press this one. However, since this one is very warm, when you press this one it takes a lot of time, whereas this is instant. So I hadn't thought of it, but obviously that's very clever and very, you know, convenient. So they taught us that last night. Yeah, so one lady picked up one of those and she could take it home immediately, and a few took the flattering irons, the different flattering irons, and the curling ones in different sizes and things like that. So yeah, we were all very happy and very giddy, and they had delicious, I was drinking the non-alcoholic cider that was sort of a rosé cider with a sort of hint of raspberry, if I remember correctly. It was delicious. And yeah, they had some pizzas, different kind of pizzas, and not cakes, but sort of bonbons and chocolates and things like that, apart from the cheese. So we were really, really pampered and spoiled and had a good time, and we were sort of looking at different people being styled and asking questions, and just, yeah, it was a really, I think we were there about 2.5 hours. It went by like 10 minutes. It was so fun. But I'm going to open this one now, because I think that's what we were all waiting for, because I haven't looked inside it. I know one of the products because we had to pick one out due to the kind of hair we have. So I could hear everyone else going, you know, the hairstylists were going, okay, so your hair is thin, maybe you want something voluminous, or your hair is light, your hair is dark, your hair is blah, 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 blah. So I was kind of figuring out what they were going to, you know, pick for me, something that has to do with, you know, color protecting, I thought. But can I see it here? I put it on the side, outside of the nice frilly paper, so that I could find it easy. So I got the Revlon Professional 45 Days Tade Color Care with red shades. It's a shampoo, or is it, yeah, conditioning shampoo. Okay, so it's sort of conditioned shampoo treatment-ish. Yeah, so it has red free sort of pigments in it, and I asked her, I don't want my black hair to turn, you know, reddish or brownish, and she was like, there's no sort of risk of that. It will cling on to the redness and help, you know, maintain it and amplify it, but your black hair will be maintained black. So I was like, okay, then definitely we'll go for this one, because they had another one that was for sort of black hair, so otherwise it would be that one, but it would also darken my red hair. So really happy about this gift. So I've never used it before, but it's sulfate free, and that's always a plus. Then let's see, actually going to save this frilly paper for a present for my sister, because she and leopard prints, you know, anything she has in leopard print. Okay, so here we have a caviar CC cream. Oh, this is nice. CC cream for hairs are really, oh, that's spoiling your hair, so that's really, really nice. Thank you so much. This one will be used. Does it have, sometimes they're sort of heat protectant, or maybe they're always, I'm not an expert on CC creams for hair, but I know that Clara, who I go to there at Blanc, my hairstylist, she uses this on me before she blow dries it, I think, or before she goes in with a wand. I can't remember. I'll ask her, but I've seen her use it, so I'll know how to use it. I'll ask her next time. I'm actually getting my hair cut next week, so I'll ask her then. Oh, this one is big. Let's see. Style Master helps to preserve colour. Nice, perfect, exactly what we want. Modular, medium hold hairspray from Revlon Professional. Nice. This one is, how much is it? 650 ml. That's a lot. That's why it's so big. Can you stand that without falling? Yes. Then we have, what's this? What is this? Am I still filming? I think I am. Let's see. Oh! It's from Makeup Store. Okay. Now I remember. Now when I see it, I remember that the makeup artist said that she would sort of insert a little gift on our goodie bags. And here we have, let's see, what is it called? Yeah, I'm not going to try and pronounce that, but this is what it looks like. Probably very pale, but they usually are very beautiful when you sort of mix them together. So this one will be an interesting, very springy, summery, pale shade. Thank you very much, Makeup Store. Okay, so then we have, what is this? Oh, just a little card to make bookings. For hair appointments, we have, okay, this is something oil, quick dry potion. What does it say? For, can't see it, for extreme heat protection and reducing drying. And reduce the drying time. That's what it said. So it should contain some kind of oil then. Anyway, I'm guessing you have to mix it up. Thank you very much. Quick dry potion from Cloud9. And my housemate is having a friend over. If you hear sound in the background, that's what that is. Let's see. From Revlon Professional Unique 1 Dry Shampoo in a second. That's nice. I rarely use dry shampoo because, well, I usually don't think they are that good. There's one from Marina which I like. There's one that I've tried from a friend's cousin, which I can't remember the name of, so I'll have to ask her. I'll try this one because I never have. thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Is there anything? Yes, there is. Oh, nice. I have a lot of hair, so I do actually need a big hairbrush. A big hairbrush. It's stuck. There we go. Okay, so it's got those plastic bristles. Are they called bristles when they're plastic? And the actual bristles one as well. So it's mixed. That's really nice. I'm not gonna run it through my curls right now, but thank you very, very much. Then we had 40% on any buy we wanted during the night. So I also bought a packet of hair clips, which are amazing hair clips because I have a lot of hair. I have thick hair. Well, not the hair isn't thick, but it feels thick because it's a lot of hair. Even though I have nothing on the sides, it's still a lot when I'm sort of moving it from one side to another, or if I want it to stay in some place. Well, it usually doesn't work, and I know that whenever my hairstylist has, you know, worked on my hair on the salon, she always uses these ones, and they are, I mean, they don't even move a little. So yesterday I asked them, because they had them there when we were doing, you know, different sizes to be able to part our hair in different sections and things like that, and they were there so we could use them. So I asked, do you sell these, because I have never seen them on the display of the products that you sell here. And I said, no, we don't, but we could order some if you want. And then one of the ladies went in the back, and then she came back and said, we actually have a packet. If you want, we could, you know, you can buy it now, and then we could order in to have, you know, for later on. So I ordered one immediately, and I'm really happy because they are really good, and they sort of, can you see? So that you can have a lot of hair, and it sort of adapts for that. And there are 4 of them, so if I want to do several different sections when I'm drying my hair, then it will work. So thank you very much, Blanc, for this amazing event that you had. We felt really pampered, and we had a really lovely time, and I've already looked on Instagram on everyone's sort of initial posts about the evening. So if you're interested in seeing a bit more, I will be, obviously you have this vlog, but hopefully you would have seen some of my Insta stories, and you can also go into the hair salon's Insta stories. I have, well, I'll put the handle down here as well, so you can find them and see, you know. Itchy. And I am okay, so the camera cut, I knew I was running out of space, and it did, but I was rounding off. I can't remember exactly what I was saying, but I had a good time at the event. Hopefully the filming shows that it was a beautiful time, even though I didn't film all the time, because I also wanted to enjoy being there and listen in, because when you're sort of considering what to film, you are also missing a lot of things, because you're sort of thinking about angles, you're thinking about getting this, getting that. I just filmed a bit quickly yesterday, and then just put my camera away and just enjoyed myself the rest of the evening. So hopefully you could appreciate at least some of the event. I think that was it. As I said, when I noticed that the camera had stopped filming, I was already, you know, rounding it up. So maybe I already said what I just said, but otherwise that's new information for you. As always, if you leave any comments down there, remember that I'm a cyber smiler, so do be kind to one another. And yeah, that's about it. I'm really oily. I have menstrual cramps deluxe today. If you, okay, this post will probably be a week after I've actually gone to this event, but I have insane menstrual cramps. So I've already did an Instagram story. I was going to just say, you know, if you watch my Instagram stories, you already know, because it hurts insanely. So I'm sweating insanely as well, and I was going to work because I've taken my pills, and I was like, okay, soon it will kick in. It will kick in soon. It will, you know, it will start to alleviate soon. And I was basically about to leave when it sort of, instead of, you know, alleviating, it just increased insanely, and I just kind of yeah, doubled over, bent over. I don't know which term to use when it's caused by cramps, but yeah. So I just crawled back to work, so I just crawled back up to bed in pain, and I've been lying there about half a day. I think it's about 1 o'clock now, and I just thought, let's get something done and use the light, which is kind of good today, to do some filming. So that's why I thought, let's just film that goodie bag bit and it'll be done. I'll have this done and I can sort of complete this post about the event. Anyway, that's why I am looking a bit sweaty. Fresh, nice. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you to Blanc yet again for the event yesterday, and GHD for their amazing products that we got to try yesterday. And that's about it. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, to enjoy more of my sporadic uploads. I'm gonna use that term until I get sort of constant uploads again. Until then, they will be sporadic. But yeah, and like this video if you've liked the content, so I know that you enjoy sort of seeing events or goodie bags and things like that. Comment down below, write if you want anything particular or specific or anything like that as well, so I'll know sort of, okay, I'll go back to this or I'll try something new and things like that. That's it for today, and I will see you again whenever next time is. Bye!